Be a what?
A holistic nurse.
Oh, wonderful. That's a wonderful. Wow, you really are good. I mean, that's, you know, because different kinds of medicine, holistic medicine, you know, they killed all those doctors, you know that. You know about that?
Yes, I do.
Because the two schools of medicine, they don't want you doing what you're doing, you know that.
It's all about greed at the end of the day, and
Yeah.
that's why.
Yeah. Where do you get all your information? How come you're so damn smart?
I watch a lot of documentaries. I like having like hope.
See, you give me hope. I was having a rather bad day. I was talking about a bunch of dudheads out here. And then you come along and now you give me hope. So I really like that. Thank you very much. Okay. So you're taking a break from school to help people out.
I'm creating an experience where I can learn and grow at the same time.
You seem to be politically aware. I mean, you're paying attention to it at all. What are you doing?
I don't get too much into politics. To be honest, I didn't this year just because I didn't get too much into it. But I am interested in what others have to say, their opinions. Really open-minded.
So indeed, well, we're at a precipice right now, of course. I think you know that. I mean, we're looking at this being a very important election.
So, did Sanders step out?
Last I heard, I think he's going to still go in there and still swing, you know, and stay in, which is fine. I think that's good. It's a healthy thing. I'd hate to see him sell out Clinton. That would be horrible. Yeah, well, you know.
I don't know about this much.
Well, it is this. Probably more different than any others we've ever had in my generation, you know, past 40, 50 years. For this instance, it's no longer about Republican versus Democrat, or because they're basically the same now. We don't have separate parties. We have one party that kind of fools us. And that's why we have the anger. That's why we get the fist party. I mean, because if you look at it, there were two candidates in this election that represented the people more than the establishment. Sanders on the left, Trump on the right. Trump defeated all the establishment people. Sanders didn't have the moxie to defeat the corruption coming from the Clinton and Democratic establishment. So what we're down to now is an establishment candidate in Clinton. Continued corruption against Trump, who is an unknown for the most part, but also an outsider, who is speaking the people's language, otherwise it wouldn't be popular. And a lot of the policies that Trump and Sanders were speaking about are the same. That's why they're both popular. They're both talking about giving the power back to the people, talking about reining in corporations, talking about ending the trade agreements that have driven the jobs across the sea, bringing them back, on the same thing. Ending the wars, the useless, stupid wars, same thing. So a lot of the policies are the same. The difference between the two is one's a pure capitalist and the other one's a socialist. Now the problem here is what we have today is crony capitalism. Not capitalism, it's crony capitalism. It's a lot like socialism. In other words, only designated people get to have the contracts. So it's centralized. And that's the problem with Sanders. The axiom being in politics, the bigger the government, the less liberty. That's politics 101. Socialism, if it's nothing else, is about big government. It's about more agencies, more regulation. So even though Sanders might have his heart in the right place, his solution to where we need to go is exactly the opposite of where we need to be. What we need to do is take this country back to what made us a powerhouse to begin with. Regulated capitalism. In other words, enforce the laws. If you have a company, you hurt somebody or do something to your product, you get punished. right now we have the biotech industry can put out products that can, cause you harm, and you can't sue them. They're exempt from prosecution. A revolution is 4 ways to fight a revolution. Do it out of the jury box, do it out of the voting box, do it out of the ammunition box.
Yeah, probably not.
Or you can do it out of the soapbox. And this is what we're doing here, soapbox. It's what your comments are in line, how we talk, our talking, getting out there, being on the soapbox, talking about these things. And so it's important right now to look into it and see where you want to go with this. Because if we don't choose wisely here in this election, there's a good chance, there's more than a good chance, that we will lose this country. I know that's heavy.
It is, but
I know that's a heavy label, a heavy thing.
Bike taxi, bike
it's,
taxi.
it's
Come
little
on.
things. Like, you'll never see a health food market in a lower income area. And why is that? Or why is there so much genetically modified foods now? Why can't we build more community gardens? I don't know. It's just, and then
So
same
you
thing
do
with
see
like medicine. They're forcing us to believe that this is what's healing us, and then we're spending our money on it. Like, all right, this is the cure. This is the cure. But really, the body heals itself. And this is why I'm so passionate about holistic medicine. Because
How do you feel about vaccines?
I don't know what it is. I don't know where it's coming from. I don't know what it's doing to the body. So I just rather not.
And it's totally unnatural to be injecting something into your bloodstream, which is not the normal way for pathogens to get into your system to begin with. Typically, they have to bust through your defenses to get there. So when you inject them straight into your vein, you're bypassing all the body's natural defenses in the hope that your body will go, okay, I'll build up a defense against this now. Too late. So your experience from studying holistic medicine has shown you basically that medicine's a racket to keep us sick.
That's my opinion.
No, it's more than your opinion, it's absolute truth, and it's a good one. I mean, that's why you're going into the profession you're going to, which I applaud wholeheartedly. I mean, because are you familiar you're familiar about the 2 schools of medicine, of course, and why the Rockefellers chose the path they're on. Because keeping people healthy wasn't profitable. Making them sick and then taking care of them is.
It's all about greed at the end of the
Well,
day.
again, yeah, always comes down to money and greed. Money, greed, and power. There's more of us around than there are them. It's a good thing when you react, you do what you do, you make up for it because you make up the difference for 100 people sitting on their ass doing nothing.
This is why it's important to spread awareness. I think that a lot of people have their heads in the gutter.
I did it.
Well, on purpose. I mean, what is the media right now if it isn't brainwashing? What is the media if it isn't keeping I mean, you don't go to the media and hear the discussions we're having right now on them. You find out about Kim Kardashian and somebody else. So you don't think I'm being too hard on them?
Nope. Honest. Finally.
Well, I call it having fun with TV.
Always on the other side too.
Well, it was a pleasure meeting you, and I really appreciated this conversation.
No, I thank you. I said you brighten up my you best thing I had all day. Oh, so it's really good. Go to my YouTube channel and see some of the other encounters I got out here. And,
Awesome. Thank you so much. What's your name?
Michael. And you are? Julie.